Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will tell you about 5 useful settings to improve your gameplay in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. So without wasting any more time, let's start our today's video. Let's start with first setting. Go to BR Basic Settings, and here you can see a setting called Right Fire Button for Camera Rotation. If you turn on this setting, it allows you to track the enemy while shooting. You can clearly see in this clip. If you turn off this setting, you cannot track the enemy while shooting. It will only shoots at fixed position. You cannot able to move your aim. You can see in this clip. Now you can see the difference side by side for better understanding. Now the question was, you have to turn it on, or off. See, if you are a 2 fingers player, who play with only thumbs, you definitely had to turn on this setting, because it allows you to track the enemy properly. But, if you are a 4 fingers player, who uses index finger to shoot and using thumb to move the aim, then you don't need to turn on this setting. I hope you understand. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Now, let's move to the second setting. Go to BR Basic Settings, and scroll down until you see a setting called Auto Expand Wingsuit. Now, let's turn off this setting. Now your wingsuit will not open automatically while jumping. You need to tap your jump button twice to open wingsuit. You can clearly see the difference between these two clips. So that, I recommend everyone to turn off this setting, because it will help you so much while playing on platform. If you turn it on, it's automatically open wingsuit, where you don't want to open. It's literally so annoying. Now, let's move to third setting, called S button for rotation. Go to BR Basic Settings and scroll down until you see S button for rotation setting. If you turn it on, it allows you to turn your screen while aiming down sights. You can activate it by hitting the S button and moving your finger across the screen. It's a great feature for those who like to move while aiming down sights. If you are a 2 finger or 3 finger player, I will recommend you to turn on this setting. But if you are a 4 or 6 fingers player, you don't really need to turn on this setting, because you will use your thumb finger to move your aim. However, it can also throw off your aim if you accidentally hit the S button while moving. It's up to you to decide whether or not you want to enable this feature. Personally, I prefer to turn it off because I sometimes flick the S button and it throws off my shots. Now, let's move to the fourth setting called Weapon Performance while ADSing. First go to BR Basic Settings, and scroll down until you see setting called Weapon Performance while ADSing. In this setting you can see 3 options. First one called Gun Kick Scale. First let's keep this gun kick scale value at max. Then start firing. As you can see, the gun barrel and screen was shaking a lot. You can clearly see in this clip. Now, let's keep this gun kick scale value at 0. Now start firing. As you can see, the barrel and screen shaking effect has been reduced. You can clearly see in this clip. Now you can see the difference between these two clips. In one clip the gun kick scale value was at maximum, and in one clip the gun kick scale value is at 0. So, I recommend everyone to keep this gun kick scale value at 0. So that there will be no screen shaking effect. And it will make your aim so balanced and increases your accuracy. Now let's move to the second option called Recoil Rate Scale. First let's keep this recoil rate scale value at maximum. Now let's start firing the gun. As you can see, the screen started shaking when you start firing. You can clearly see in this clip. Now let's keep this recoil rate value at 0. Now you can see that screen shaking effect has been reduced. You can clearly see in this clip. You can clearly see the difference between these two clips. So I recommend everyone to keep this recoil rate value at 0. So that there will be no screen shaking effect while you are shooting. It make your aim balanced. Now let's move to the last option called View Kick Scale. First let's keep this View Kick Scale value at maximum. Now let's start firing. You can clearly see that screen started shaking a lot when you start firing the weapon. You can clearly see that in this clip. Now let's keep this View Kick Scale value at 0. Now let's start firing the weapon. Now you can clearly see that screen shaking effect has been reduced. Now you can see the difference between these two clips. So, I recommend everyone to keep this View Kick Scale value also at 0. So that there will be no screen shaking effect. Now, we are done with 4 settings. Now let's move to the last setting called Enemy Tactical Scope Flash. First let's go to BR Basic Settings and scroll down until you see a setting called Enemy Tactical Scope Flash. Mainly this setting allows you to see the flash effect, while enemy was using sniper with ADS. You can clearly see in this clip. You can also see the difference between turning on this setting and turning off this setting in this clip. So that, I recommend you to turn on this setting, so that you can clear spot the sniper. This is all about this video, guys. I hope this video will help you to improve gameplay in Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. See you guys in next video. Until then, take care.